This show is being filmed in front of a live studio audience. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign. Welcome to this week's edition of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. I am James Ownbey, and I am hotter than hell.
I noticed that you kind of
smoking.
You kind of dressed down from your regular T-shirt.
Yeah, what we want to do is we want to start a fundraiser for Clay to buy an air conditioner. So when we film our show, it can be a little bit cooler than the hubs of hell in here.
Yeah, just do it like I do. I don't wear any pants when we do this.
You're not wearing any pants?
I never wear pants when we film the show. Promise. Anyways, my name's Clay, and this is our landmark 20th episode of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour.
20 episodes, bro.
All of those people that said we'd never make it 20 episodes.
I was one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was too. I didn't think we'd get past 4.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd get past 1. One was brutal.
So thanks for sticking with us. Special shout out to YouTube subscriber KD7JUR. Thanks for the nice comment. You rule, dude. This episode is brought to you by Raid, Wasp and Hornet Killer. Yes, Raid, Wasp and Hornet Killer. If you want to kill wasps or hornets, Raid, Wasps and Hornet Killer. It kills the entire nest. Sprays up to 22 feet. And it's got this cool air raid siren on there, too. So, if you need to call in a boat,
yeah, and it doesn't really like spray the bees. It just goes, "Hey, get the hell out of here!
Leave my fucking yard right now!"
And the reason why this week's edition is sponsored by Raid, this week's episode, is because hopefully we can get a plug for this, because I have like some bees nests around my house that are gnarly.
I have a nasty one hanging off the side of my house right now. Yep.
Oh yeah,
that's why I bought it. So Raid, Wasp, and Hornet Killer.
Please kick us down some free cans of Raid.
It's electronically non-conducting up to 32,500 volts, whatever that means.
Sure.
And there's directions. I'm not gonna read them.
Awesome.
Point and shoot. Like a camera. All right, we got some news stories there, Jimbo?
Yeah, you betcha. Here we go.
All right, let's hear it.
The first one comes to us out of Brazil, where police say a cow fell through the roof of a small house in southeastern Brazil, killing a man and narrowly missing his wife. Police say the man and his wife were sleeping when the 1-ton cow fell through the asbestos roof and on top of the victim.
Right.
So pretty much like you're going one way or the other. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The cow is believed to have climbed on top of the roof, which backs up into a steep hill. Quote of the week, the victim's brother said, "Being crushed by a falling cow in your bed is the last way you expect to leave this earth." No shit, Sherlock.
Statement of the year,
If you gave me all night of how ways you're gonna die, I couldn't come up with a cow falling through my roof.
Like Leslie Nielsen said, a parachute not opening, falling in the gears of a combine, getting nested off by a lab.
Yeah, things like that.
A cow falling through the roof. You know what I think it was? It was that cow that tried to jump over the moon. Had terrible depth perception. Did not stick the landing.
Hey, so cow, did you go to the optometrist today before you went to jump over the moon? Oh, no, I'm good.
No,
I'll go next Thursday.
I don't need my glasses.
I don't need my glasses. I can see that moon.
I'm Benny Snake Eyes Cow Wilson. I've been jumping the moon since I was 6 years old.
Totally mistimed his jump.
Mistimed the jump. Yep, the bovine fell through the roof. What do you think the wife said?
You know, I wonder if she was laying there like, "Dear Lord, I hate my husband. Please let like a fucking cow fall through the roof and crush her." No! Good Lord!
I'm going to church.
I'll tell you what. I'm sorry. That joke was utterly horrible. that was
utterly terrible, James.
Yeah,
I must say that joke turned my 4 stomachs.
You know what? We've milked this joke for all we can.
Let's move on to the next story. A man in Fairbanks, Alaska, has been arrested for punching himself in the face and attempting to blame it on his neighbor. The Fairbanks Department of Safety said that troopers responded about 11:30 p.m. July 14th to the home of 50-year-old Tony Geeson, who had called 911. He claimed that his neighbor had come over and punched him in the face. However, when the troopers got there, Geeson finally admitted that he punched himself in the face to get his neighbor arrested. So apparently, just didn't like the dude. How could I mess with my neighbor? I steal his paper. I could throw my dog shit in his backyard.
Couldn't you take your a lawnmower and down to your buddy's house and then call the cops like, "You stole my lawnmower"?
He totally ripped my lawnmower off.
Yeah, dude, you're out there punching yourself in the face.
Spike your tire. He totally spiked my tire. I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you must really hate your neighbor. How drunk would you
have to be to pull that one off?
That's why you don't drink PBR at 9 in the morning.
In Fairbanks. That damn neighbor of mine, dude.
You know how I'm gonna get 18-pack of PBR.
I figured out how I'm gonna get my neighbor, James.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch myself real hard in the face.
Yeah,
that'll teach him.
Beat the shit out of myself.
Whack! Wham!
Is he going to try to sue him for like dental work or anything in like small claims court? Hey, you knocked my tooth out. No, I didn't, you jackass.
Should be suing somebody for stupidity.
Speaking of stupidity, this next story is stupid. But it comes to us out of good old Washington State.
Oh,
so
goody.
Obviously, the guy was stoned when this happened. Authorities in our good old Apple Maggot state over there are trying to piece together exactly what led to the discovery of a man who was found naked and lying in the middle of the road early Tuesday. Adding to the mystery is the fact that the 62-year-old man's penis had been severed from his body. This is like the third one of the... We've done 20 episodes. This is like the third or fourth, like,
missing
you had
penis.
your... Yeah, we started in March. This is the fourth you had your penis gone.
Guy ripped off his own penis.
He told police he had no recollection of what happened to his penis or how he ended up naked and lying in the middle of the road.
Dude, I went to pee and I had to squat. I had no penis.
Yeah. Authorities followed a blood trail to a grassy field nearby where they found his boxer shorts, a serrated knife, and, his penis was like laying there. Yeah.
I have 3 words for you, James. PCP.
No kidding.
Lots of angel dust for that
What
guy.
kind of... Yeah. You have no recollection of your penis getting cut off.
How do you cut off your schwanz and then forget that you cut off your schwanz?
And he had to have done it himself, obviously, because they found his boxers.
I had it 5 minutes ago.
You know,
it was just here.
Here's the thing. I've played the board game Clue.
No.
Have you ever had a grassy field with a serrated knife and a missing penis?
Yeah.
No, I've never had that.
Captain Red did it in the field with the knife.
Yeah, exactly. This old dude lopped off his own junk.
Yeah. Chop his junk off.
You know, I mean, how bad are you, like you said, dude, on drugs to cut your own penis off?
Dude, why, dude, or even like doing anything with it.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing something with it you're supposed to be doing with it.
Which, if you've done that,
playing badminton,
if you're that
fishing,
high or drunk, it's not going to work anyway. So he's probably like, this ain't gonna work.
Hey,
What the fuck,
I've had to
dude?
use this thing for 20 years.
This shit ain't working for nothing.
It's going to be way easier to pee now. Don't have to
is
aim. A New Mexico man has captured security video. Let me try that again. A New Mexico man has captured security video footage, say that 3 times fast, of a woman who defecates next to his house during her morning jogs. The man was quoted as saying, "This is malicious fecal distribution." They actually said that. Malicious fecal distribution. Like, is there any other kind of fecal distribution than malicious?
So,
I'm gonna happily throw my poo around.
What are the other cases of malicious fecal distribution? Like a guy running around throwing his turds at people? Like, hey, take this shit out.
Monkeys at the zoo.
Yeah, dude, how can they have monkeys? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. Anyway.
It started on Easter Sunday when he found some dookie next to his yard right outside of his house. He initially blamed it on vagrants, but it happened over and over and over again, and always on weekend mornings. So, dude set up his surveillance camera, and guess what he found? A young woman on a regular jog would stop every single morning and poo outside of his yard in the same place. He was quoted as saying, "She drops her pants, lets go, puts her shorts back up without any wipe, nothing else. Quote, "If it happens again, I'm going to run out there with a hose and hose her down and say, bad human." He did not take a video to the police because he did not think they would take it seriously. Seriously? Seriously.
Well, here's the thing.
Beat her with a newspaper, rubber nose in it.
At least he doesn't have to clean up the toilet paper afterwards.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
dude, she just picks it up and goes.
Here's my question, is I want to ask this lady, how far do you jog? Because I want to know how far she has to run after because it says she doesn't wipe,
She doesn't
right?
wipe, no
So
wiping.
she just like pulls up and like runs with like corn. Like, what if you had a kernel of corn the night before? Like, I ate an ear of corn, I gotta do my business.
What?
There's like a kernel stuck in there, but I'm just gonna run for it.
What if she's vegetarian? You have to wipe.
Well, you would think so.
You get a horrible chafe.
I know what happens when I eat lettuce.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta wipe because
No.
I gotta wipe the side of the house off.
So
what you have to do.
So the moral of the story is, if you see someone pooping outside of your house, make sure you film it and then put it on YouTube, because the video is actually out there. You guys can actually see this.
Everybody wants to see a good pooping story.
You gotta have a good pooping story. So we went from penis mutilation, to pooping.
But no, here's the thing though. In the woman's defense, like every morning, like clockwork, I'm up at like 5:55. Like, I could set my alarm to 5:55 because I know what time my body is on a schedule.
Right.
So she's like, okay, I run 2 miles, I stop at the blue house,
Yeah.
I drop trowel in the bushes, I got another 2 miles to run back with a dirty crack.
You have to plan.
I gotta run back with a dirty crack.
Maybe that's the whole idea. Is she like jogs, paces herself, and then does her business, and then it's a sprint back.
So she paces herself, then pace pecanis herself, and then has to run back with like salsa.
Malicious fecal distribution.
Distribution.
Like she's selling it.
Speaking of horrible, if you didn't think that story was bad enough, Clay, of all the good stories we've ever done, this is the worst story we've ever done.
We've done good stories?
We've done severed penises,
Yeah.
we've done cheddar bobbings, we've done all kinds of stuff. This is the worst.
Yes.
An Illinois family is suing a nursing home after a small horde of maggots was found crawling in the ear of 92-year-old Catherine McCann. The nursing home said a caretaker first noticed something was wrong after McCann kept scratching at her ear because there were maggots inside, right? The aides saw the larva and McCann was rushed to a hospital where doctors found 57 maggots crawling around in her ear canal. They estimated the bugs had been living in her head for the last 2 days. Maggots crawling around in your head, ear canal for 2 days.
At any point, do you think that she said to the people in the room, "Do you guys hear that? What is that crackling
They're like,
noise?"
Miss McCann, just turn your hearing aid up. And we'll change the battery.
No, seriously,
it's
can you guys not hear that? It sounds like something.
You couldn't hear a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant. Yeah, Grandma's hearing things again.
I didn't move into a new house. I've seen that Star Trek movie.
Grace, she passed away 30 years ago.
The blessing. Oh, was Gilbert Gottfried in that movie? The blessing, Clark.
I'd love to have Gilbert Gottfried come over for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
what part of the turkey do you want, Gilbert?
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Hey, Gilbert, your dog's coughing in the living room.
Fuck the dog. He'll be done soon. There's limited cleanup.
Disposal of a dog body.
Hey, you know it.
Maybe we could call this guy to come over and... Oh, no, he's a horse specialist. Never mind.
When was he in on that cow story? Maybe he was moving up in the world chasing the cow.
He was
That's why the
moving
cow
up.
fell. Was Tony Hall Rivas stuck in that cow?
Dude, Tony Hall Rivas had his weight his hip boots on. He's like, I'm going to get me some cow.
It's okay, because he was in the 4-H club.
Here's what happens. The cow's name was Blanche. And he was going to get him some Blanche.
He gave him some Blanche.
I'm going to get me some Blanche.
The bovine girls.
On.
The bovine girls.
Well, he couldn't catch the sheep. They were too quick.
2 old beef patties.
He was going to give him some special sauce.
Oh, speaking of Tony Hall Rivas, we got a story right up his alley.
Yes, we do.
This comes from Whitefield, England.
Yes.
A woman was
right up his alley.
A woman was ticketed.
Usually he's up the alley.
A woman was ticketed
more like he's down on Brown Street.
This woman in England was ticketed for bringing her horse into a McDonald's after she was refused service at the drive-thru. The Greater Manchester Police Whitefield Division. You ever seen that show, Whitefield SVU?
No.
You will next season. It's going to be
special edition of Whitefield, England.
Received a call Saturday from a McDonald's. Workers said a woman rode her horse to the drive-thru but was refused service due to a store policy. Apparently in England you can't ride a horse through a drive-thru. So, woman wanted her Big Mac. She wanted her 20-piece. What'd she do? She brought the horse right inside McDonald's, where the horse proceeded to do its business on the floor, the police said.
Nice.
The sight and the smell of the horse's business, quote, caused obvious distress and upset customers trying to eat. Do you know who it didn't upset? Someone has a new favorite restaurant.
He said, I'd like a large order of gravy to go with the biscuits, please. No, thanks. I'm going to put my own sausage on it. No, that's fine. So, horse, what are you doing later?
I want a sausage with a horse in it.
Maybe I can meet you down at Skipper's. You know? Well, here's my question. Isn't most of McDonald's hamburgers made out of horse meat anyway?
Yeah, but
so
normally...
they're like, hey, get the butcher. We're saving on shipping costs this week.
Normally the horses go through the back door. Kind of like
Tony Hawk Rivas, who goes through the back door of a horse. Let's not get those two confused.
Hey, James, you want to move on to entertainment news?
Yeah, actually, I do, because this next, our entertainment news is disturbing, actually.
Actually, it's disturbing.
When the TLC, which is the Learning Channel.
Figure this one out.
I don't know how the Learning Channel has Honey Boo Boo.
Figure this one out.
You don't learn shit from Honey Boo Boo other than how to...
not live.
Yeah, how to not bathe,
not
believe in hygiene,
right.
not wash your clothes.
Right, not run over your toe with a forklift.
So Honey Boo Boo's coming out for their second season. And they're doing this back-to-back episodes thing.
Right.
The premiere will come with scratch and sniff cards. The captures. Hey,
captures.
The scratch and sniff cards capture the sense of the rural stars' homes. Okay. So nearly 10 million cards with 6 different scents will be distributed nationally with inserts in People Magazine and US Weekly.
So these are actual things that you can scratch off and smell.
Scratch and sniff cards.
What Honey Boo Boo's doing.
Yes.
So if they have diarrhea, then you can smell diarrhea. Sugar Bear's breath.
Yeah.
Sugar Bear's breath.
The episode actually aired just this past week.
It did, actually. I watched
it. Whatever. Yep. Which is horrible. I don't know.
I know. I would never get that hour back.
No shit. Anyway,
hey, people watch our shit.
We've gotten some of the cards. We went out and the Dungus Investigative Research Team,
yes,
or otherly known as DIRT. We went out and we got the cards. We smelled them, and they smell like butter,
right?
Kettle corn,
right? Yeah, regular, stuff
that
you would not expect to see on Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, we decided that these were things that were left. So what we're gonna do is our 10-second rule. Clayton,
yes, sir.
You have 10 seconds to name as many things that were left off of the Honey Boo Boo scratch and sniff cards.
So these are things that were not actually on. Yeah. They were going to be, but they had to pick six.
Yeah, they were, cotton candy, butter,
mayonnaise,
corn, barbecue stuff. Right. That was all good stuff on there. Okay. These are things that were not on Honey Boo Boo scratch and sniff cards.
Okay.
On your mark. Get set. I always cover that one up for some reason. Benny won't. I love that guy. On your mark, get set, and go.
Foot odor, neck crust, stale Cheetos, asbestos, an infected tooth, crotch rot, ass rot, biscuit rot, afterbirth, armpits, really bad breath, Joe Biden, the Dukes of Hazzard, Uncle's Jesse. Biscuits and gravy that were made about 4 or 5 days ago. A horse inside McDonald's. Tony Revis's private parts. Stale popcorn. Old Pringles. Post Falls Days Festival 3 days later in 100-degree heat. The flea market in El Paso, Texas. Rosie O'Donnell's crotch. Damn it. Oh, man.
You were so close, Clay, on ass crud. Actually, what we were looking for was the human thumbs, human ass. Because... yeah,
and
human mom is Honey Boo Boo's mama.
The human thumbs, human ass is what the show's made of. That's Honey Boo Boo.
That is Honey Boo Boo. I think she was a butt baby. Good job. Hey, you know what?
She was a butt baby, but they never washed it off. No. Normally they slap the baby a couple times. The doctor was like, just take her, put her in a bag, and take her home.
Well, the human thumb, she's working on losing that baby weight. Honey Boo Boo's like 9 now.
Yeah, the human thumb ain't never gonna lose that baby weight.
No, she did. She dropped a deuce like 2 days later. That's like another baby.
Enter that in the 4-H. They do live in Georgia. For Christ's sake.
Yeah,
Georgia.
The state of Georgia.
I like Georgia. Well, they're famous for their peaches, right? Bullshit. They're famous for neck crust.
Neck crust and bad hygiene.
Pickled pig feet and the rest of the pickled pig.
Pickled pig's ear, pickled pig's nose,
pickled pig's scrotum.
So Clay, let's do some sports.
I want to do some sports actually.
Because Sunday, douchebag McButtertits won the golf contest, the golf match,
lefty.
the old tournament across the pond there.
Mickelson,
the old man, old fat butter tits himself won the golf match.
Do you know why he won?
Because golf is boring.
Then Tiger stroked his he was too busy thinking about a waitress from Denny's, I'm sure.
He stroked a Denny's waitress kitty cat.
He totally blew it. So did Lee Westwood. Another butter tits.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Golf, I was watching it. It's just there's something missing.
There is something missing.
That thrill. So you know how Dungus, we love to improve sports.
We do. That's one of the things that we've been doing.
We've actually talked about this on a couple past episodes.
We just never really got around to it.
Finally, we're going to get to it. This is ways that Dungus thinks that we can improve golf.
Right, because for the average guy, I play golf poorly, and I will watch golf if Tiger's playing. If Tiger's not playing, I absolutely won't
play with myself.
Oh,
I sit around and clean my balls and
stroke your wood.
Stroke my wood.
Try not to get your iron in the bush.
Yeah, make my putter stand up.
Exactly. But this is for the regular Joe, the layman, if you will.
Sure.
Ways that people would watch golf that don't normally watch golf.
Yeah. So, Clay, number one, ways to improve golf. Why don't you take us to number one?
Well, what we want to do on number one is, you've seen those like party favors, the exploding golf balls?
Oh, yeah.
Where you hit them and they're just kind of made of powder, all right? Okay, what you do is you take a golf ball and you drill it and you put a little bit of C4 in there. And then in the beginning of every hole, you take a bucket. You put 24 regular balls and 1 exploding ball, and you mix them up. And each player has to randomly pull a ball out. Yeah. If you pick the wrong ball, guess what? DQ.
I think they should do
DQ,
baby. The big old, the old school lottery that had the golden freaking thing, and
open up the door.
One ball.
Reach in there.
Here's your golf ball.
This is your ball.
And if you hit it good, if it explodes, you are done.
Because there's C4 in there, the gallery, they can stand around if they want. At their own peril.
At their own peril. I think that they should put bear traps in the bunker.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
cover them with
sand so you can't see him. You know, could you see freaking Sergio Garcia gets in there and steps in and freaking bam. And then he's got to stand in there the whole rest of the tournament while everybody else is like, oh, fuck, you hit a ball right at Sergio.
And every time he screams, they hold up that quiet sign.
Yeah, quiet, Sergio, shut up. I don't care about yeah.
Tiger's trying to putt, quiet, please. Wouldn't you like to explain how, hear Johnny Miller explain, all right, here's Sergio, what he's got to do is really open up his club face on this one. Oh, Sergio, bad luck for him.
He's
the same thing happened at the Arnold Palmer tournament with Sergio.
And along with that one, Clay, I think that we should tie in on all the water hazards. Since we're talking about hazards, they should put piranhas and alligators in all the water hazards.
I like it.
And you are forced to go get your ball.
Yeah, you have to get your ball.
You have to get your ball.
If you refuse, not only are you disqualified, but you can't play in the next week's tournament.
I like it. Okay. Yeah.
And you have to give back all your big oversized checks.
Yeah.
I like that.
You have to get in your knickers, and your little visor, Dude, go buy the rest of the fucking hat,
which will work good for a lot of those European dudes that wear like the bright orange and yellow striped pants.
They just look like a big ass bait fish.
Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody's got a fat wrap in there.
Someone's doing a big old chunk of watermelon and wasn't eating the shit out of this thing. Dude, yeah, you'd want to wear like camouflage so you can like blend in with the seaweed.
Yeah, you know who they wouldn't attack? John Daly.
Dude, I think they definitely tag John Daly.
Well, see, the thing is, if John Daly got in the water,
much butter would secrete from John Daly.
But if John Daly got in the water, he's so big, all the water would disperse, so he could see the alligators.
And he's way bigger. They'd be like, "Oh, I ain't screw that big son of a bitch and platypus. What size is that platypus?
Somebody's got a rhinoceros here at Pebble Beach.
Look at the puss on that platypus.
All right, what else do we got?
Giant windmills. I think they should do like mini golf.
Play golf without giant windmills.
I think they should do a mini golf.
Huge windmills, and just like in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
So you have to time your drive just right. No hole where you putt it through. No, in the middle of the fairway, big ass windmill.
And instead of like a big clown face, they should put a big tiger face because everybody hates Tiger. You know, all the other golfers are like, yeah, Tiger. They deep down they're like, I hate Tiger.
Dude, I like that.
Tiger is good. He's whoever's number one in the world. Right. Like, whoever the number one ranked person is.
Right. Lee Westwood.
If it's douchebag McButtertits.
Colin Montgomery.
If it's Rory can't find his head in his ass right now because dude, that guy sucks.
Yeah, dude,
but you put that dude's face up there and everyone's like, I hate that son of a bitch. I'm gonna drive golf balls.
I love it. And you know another way that we could always, because a lot of golf isn't shown on Fox, but American Idol's on Fox, right? Yep. Or you do it on NBC. Take the people that got kicked off America's Got Talent and tape them to the windmill. And if they get hit, they're back on the show.
I like it.
Okay. If they get hit, they're back on the show. Yeah. So you have like Geechee Guy and some kid dance group. There's like 20 of them. They get kicked out. Tie them all to one peg. And just like
have like 50 kids. Just tied together.
Big fat part right there.
I love it.
They got a way better chance of getting on.
Yeah.
It's like the midget that has the dog act. He's never gonna get on, dude.
Tie him up there with this dog. He's gonna like hold his dog.
And he can hold the dog out and try to swing the dog by the tail and try to hit the ball as it comes
out.
That's a great idea. I love it. I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's like swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
And speaking of TV show themes, I think what they should do is the cup. They should make like Fear Factor and put like scorpions or spiders or whatever. So when you put it in there, you have to reach in and grab your ball.
Yeah, and make the hole like 2 feet deep.
Like 2 foot deep, and put like a cobra, like a 10-foot long anaconda.
It's like that movie Flash Gordon when they had to reach into the thing. Yeah. And if they got bit, then you're dead.
Put a black mamba in there.
Dude, I like that, dude. I'd love to stuff Kobe Bryant in the hole.
Oh, fuck, dude, yeah. Head first, hog-tied.
And leave him there.
Clay, you got any rants this week?
You know what? I really don't, but do you?
I do, absolutely.
I'd love to hear it.
Okay. This goes out to all the ladies, and I'm a fan of the ladies.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
And
all the single ladies. You put your hands up. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. I don't know how it goes. That's all I know.
What the fuck was that?
That was Rhiannon.
That was Beyonce.
That was Beyonce.
Thank you from our live audience.
We are in a live audience.
Our live audience is just shouting out the right answers because we obviously don't know what we're talking about.
That wasn't.
Thank you, Jackie. That's fantastic. No, here's my rant. And I love the ladies. I love all ladies. All sizes. Big, small, tall, short. It doesn't matter. But here's the thing. If you go like 3 bills plus and you got a tattoo like 15 years ago on your tit, don't wear a tank top like what I'm wearing with them sagging down to your belly button with a tattoo that no one can understand what the hell it is. Like, I saw this lady today come in to, I'm not going to say the name of the gas station. It was 11 after 7.
Okay.
But this lady comes in and she is girthy. And when I say girthy, I'm talking behemoth.
She's a bovine.
No, oh, dude. Yeah, she's like refrigerated Perry's like, damn, that lady's
like
big.
fat bottom girls.
Yeah.
Like healthy.
Yeah, she went to back up the aisle and I heard like, beep,
beefcake.
Oh, dude, chef.
Right. Okay, cool. I'm with you.
She has on a tank top, no bra.
Nice.
Friggin' 49 quadruple Qs or whatever the hell.
Nice.
And this tattoo of a thing, I don't know what it is.
You know what it might have been? Like bacon grease that has dripped down and coagulated?
It may have been like jelly off of a sandwich or something.
It gotta be a big
I
ass
don't know what it was. So, you know, ladies, I love you, but you know, you gotta dress appropriately. And I'm all about chicks having tattoos. I gotta say, I am all about chicks. I got 3 of them myself. I am all about chicks having tattoos.
Nice, very nice.
However, if it was 15 years ago,
and
it used to be up here on your cute little tit, and now it's sagging down by your belly button.
Right.
Ew.
It's like people think you got a tattoo with stretch marks.
Yeah, no
It's like,
shit.
well, it used to be an eagle, but now it's a falcon.
What is your tattoo? It's the map of Mississippi.
Yeah. If you got a tattoo,
the road map of Chattanooga, Wisconsin.
Yeah. If you got a map one time of a dolphin, and that thing has grown into a great white, then you know that you should probably holster those sons of guns up, if you know what I'm talking
The worst
about.
part is like, yo, what's your tattoo of? Oh, that's a piece of cheese from lunch. And
that's part of my Big Mac.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say to the lady, Honey Boo Boo's mom, you know,
June,
June Bug Boo Boo or June Thumb Boo Boo, whatever the hell your name is.
Yeah.
Sugar, molasses, honey
syrup,
doo-doo, boo-boo,
honey
whatever.
doo-doo. I like it.
That's my ring, Clay.
I like it. Well, hey, that was our 20th episode. Once again, special shout out to KD7JUR. I hope I got that right, man. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate
And everybody
it.
that's watched our show, all the people that shouted over the last 20 episodes, Rusty DeAndrea,
Kelly Peterson, Nick Fusen for saying I wasted a half a day watching you idiots.
Yeah.
Appreciate
And
that,
I'm sure
Nick.
there's a lot
You're the
of people
man.
who missed
Jake
it.
Johnson in Nebraska, thanks for signing our sign.
Yeah.
Jake has got some
all
ways
of our
to improve
Japan
sports.
viewers, all the people in Japan that dig us the most.
And all the
I love
single
it.
ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
And it is hotter than a son of a bitch.
Once
in
again,
here.
we're sponsored tonight by Raid, Wasp, and Hornet Killer. Yes, Raid, Wasp, and
please
Hornet
send
Killer.
in money to buy Clay an air conditioner because it is so damn hot in his in our studio.
I kind of like it. It's a kitchen. It's a kitchen studio.
In our kitchen studio.
That's the best part of it. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
I'm James Ownbey.
And once again, I'm not wearing any pants.
Dude, you're really not wearing any pants?
I never wear pants when we do this.
Seriously?
Ever.
20 episodes, you don't wear pants.
I promise, I don't wear pants.
All right.
Sorry, guys, to disappoint you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next 20 episodes. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. That was the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Here's our sign.
Dude,
Thanks for watching.
You're really not wearing any pants.
I don't wear pants when we do this show, dude. I promise.
Dude.
Excellent episode, James. Good job, buddy.